and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy holidays. This is the first of a series that I'm going to do on my channel for the month of December, where I am going to do a makeup look inspired by a character in the Nutcracker ballet. My sister, who is a fantastic supporter of this channel, I don't want to say requested, because she didn't. She demanded that I do this. Also, she's already planning next year's holiday theme. I love you. So, she also did the amazing intro. Thank you so much. It makes me so happy. Yay for the holidays being here. This has been a tough year for a lot of us, and the holiday season helps me. I hope it helps you too. So let's do, today we're going to do Clara. Now, Clara's the little girl, so this is going to be a very fresh-faced, real simple, very few products type of look. We have some other more complex looks coming up based off of other characters, but today we're going to start with Clara. So I'm going to do a glowy primer. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Nude Glow Primer. I think this might all be drugstore priced items. Yes, Leanne, that's amazing. That would be awesome. This is a liquidy primer, but it adds some glow to it, and I'm excited about glowing today. See how pretty? It smells good too. So the Nutcracker is part of the holidays for me. We have some traditions in our family, most of which involve music and movies for the holidays, but we also do things like typically every year we bake cookies and, you know, just kind of normal family traditions like that. But something that I've seen the Nutcracker, I don't know how many times. The last time was in Atlanta at the Fox, I believe. And they made it snow, and it was the most magical thing. And I cried because it was amazing. So I am a huge fan of the Nutcracker. I think it's a beautiful story. And I think the music is amazing. I'm going to use also Catrice, the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. This is going to be more matte, but I'm going to sheer it out because I'm going to use an actual sponge as opposed to just kind of, as opposed to a brush. So we're going to kind of sheer this out a little bit so that it's not super full coverage and it's not super matte. So watching the Nutcracker is something that I love to do. And it is always a holiday thing. This year, we will be spending our holidays mostly apart. My older sister is in my bubble, so she and her family will be coming for Christmas Eve. And I'm looking forward to that. We will likely watch, not the Nutcracker, but another holiday favorite in our family. And I mean, this is canon in our family. We will be watching Jim Henson's Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas, because that is from our childhood, something that we have always watched. Yes, you can see the strings. No, you better not mention it if you're over here, because we don't talk about the strings. One of those things that you do when you get married to someone, where you, like, you know, it may take a little while, but you actually go ahead and show them all of your childhood things, like, you know, the movie when you were a kid. And this was one of the things I had to show my husband, and he sat there in disbelief for quite a while I sang every word to Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. If you haven't watched it, it's delightful. And I think they still have like the bloopers, because it's absolutely delightful how they made it. They're Muppets, they're otters, for God's sake. But if you are into an alternative music scene, the River Bottom Nightmare Band was probably my introduction to some decent rock and roll music. And I love them too. Like, they're an amazing musical group. So We will watch Emma Daughters for Christmas Eve. It's lovely. I've also slated myself to watch every Harry Potter because to me, Harry Potter, even though you can watch him year round, there's always the Christmas stuff, the winter scenes. And so I consider the Harry Potter dynasty to be suitable for holiday viewing. So I will be doing that. My younger sister has a very large list. Actually, both sisters have a really large list of what they consider to be important movies to watch during the holiday season. They watch old, like, White Christmas and Holiday Inn. We went to go see White Christmas at DPAC here in, well, we went to Durham to go see it here in North Carolina. Made it through the first act and had a panic attack. Welcome to my life. So we had to leave, but we stayed through the first act. And the song that we needed to see was in the first act, which is the song Sisters. And Snow while they were on the train, which is a delightful song. Which is sung every time it snows around here. So White Christmas is a big one. Holiday Inn is another one that I think they both watch. I mean, we grew up watching some older movies, I guess, and but they've got the ones that they Home Alone. I think my younger sister still, and we know every single word to Home Alone, every single word. So that's always a good one. What are your holiday movies? Do you have any? Like, are there any that it's like you must watch these, or these are what you watch with these people during the year? Like, yeah, tell me, what are your holiday movies? Because I'm curious. I'm just curious what your holiday movies are. I will always play John Denver and the Muppets Christmas. We had that album, and by album I mean vinyl record, when I was a kid, and so know most of the words to all of it. I say that because I don't know the German for Silent Night or you know how John has to tell you all about that song and how lovely it is. John Denver was a treasure. What a delightful person. Anyone that can make records with Muppets and they be that beautiful. I mean, just stunning. So also, if you ever sing the 12 Days of Christmas with me, I don't care who you are, I will be Miss Piggy 5 Golden Rings. Like I can't, even if it's a nice version. Nope. There will always be Animal and Miss Piggy in 12 Days of Christmas for me. So yes, lots of delightful holiday traditions over here. My husband is not that big into holidays. So that wasn't on the questionnaire that I asked him when we first began to date. So I missed that one. But he's tolerating the things, which is that's good enough for me. Okay, I'm gonna use a weird product. I'm actually, again, this is like fresh face, like I'm not gonna bronze, like any of that stuff, but I am gonna use I am gonna do a little bit of eye, and I'm gonna use the ColourPop Jelly Much eyeshadow in Sage Bundle, and it's an odd thing. It's a weird jelly consistency. It's kind of weird, but I'm going to do this from the lash line to the brow bone. I'm going to put this shiny, glittery gloriousness. It will dry down and it will be absolutely stunning. I mean, just if you want to talk fresh faced, like no, some kind of shimmer, just all over, nothing else, just a beautiful glittery eye, and you've got, this is what I would wear if I was Clara. See my bun on top? I did a bun for you today, like a real like ballerina bun. I was getting into the mood. So this Jelly Much eyeshadow, I have a few of these. Most of them are like really cool shimmer, iridescent kind of, you know what I mean? Like they are, it has a weird shift or something like that. This one is just pure crystal beautiful. They are messy. It's not going to be a product that, you know, you use all the time. If you use it all the time, great, let me know. But this is, they have a lot of these. And typically with a ColourPop release, if they're releasing a Jelly Much, they'll release something that's this, got on my thumb, that's like kind of this shimmery and champagne-y and beautiful. And I'm going to let that set while I set the rest of my face. I'll use just the little setting powder for the rest of my face. Can I have a thing? Thank you very much. Okay. So we've got a couple of weeks until Christmas, which is the holiday that we celebrate in my family. Do you celebrate a different holiday with your family and friends, or is it Christmas? Have viewers, you know, YouTube like kind of tells creators about like where their folks are from, who watch their videos and who their subscribers are. Not like who you are, like not like I ain't gonna show up in your bedroom, but or will I? I'm sorry. Happy holidays. I'm creepy. No, but they tell me like what country, you know, a lot of folks are from. And so I have a lot of viewers in America, but I have viewers from around the world. And so, and even in America, just because you're from America doesn't mean you celebrate, you know, the Christmas holidays, the Christian holidays. Okay, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm not using bronzer today, but I am going to use a blush. This is, I'm telling you, I pulled all the ColourPop and the Catrice today. This is the ColourPop Powder Blush in Night Bloom. But any kind of lavender blush is going to be like super, super pretty. And I'm going to go a bit high. And I'm not, again, not bronzing today. Just gonna look fresh faced. Some of you may have noticed that there's creases in my face, like almost every time I film. That's because I wear a CPAP machine. And part of my CPAP mask it actually forms a Y shape on either cheek. And I'm a side sleeper. So if I sleep on this side of my face with that, see it? And depending on how early in the day I film, it's more prominent than others. Like it will, but I mean, I wear it every single night. So that's something that you may see. That's part of my face. It's delightful. Okay. There is blush high up. No bronzer, but we are going to highlight. And we're going to use the highlighter that we used yesterday. This is AOA Studio, the perfect pressed highlighter. This is in Eris, and it is super icy and super beautiful. And so we shall use her today. Me. Go ahead. I'm going to blend. I'm going to blend. I'm going to blend. I'm going to blend. With what, you ask? I don't know. Let me figure it out. This is a bit much, this highlighter. But I'm kind of looking for a bit much these days. I like a highlighter that pulls its weight in this makeup room. Okay, I feel like my under eyes need a little bit of zhuzh in here. Hold on. This is just I'm going to say, I keep saying blank. It's a brush with nothing on it. An empty brush. What's the word? I don't know. Plain. Happy Saturday to you. Okay, so there's that. Let's do lashes, because I'm not doing anything else to the eyes. That was it. That's all I'm doing here. I look like an ice princess. Super basic, not crazy makeup. We'll do a nude lip, like a simple nude lip. And we'll do some We'll do some lashes. And actually, let's do a little bit of, not a full false lash. Let's do a half lash. Let's do the Carolines from AOA Studios. I got these in my Shop Miss A haul. You gotta be careful how you pronounce that. And I bought these on a whim, not knowing if I would actually use, I mean, not if, but like I didn't have a specific reason for buying a half lash, but now I think this would be perfect for this makeup look. Not too much, just a little something. Like we do not want our Glamnetic baby girl, like giant camel, you know, lashes for this look. That would not do what I want it to do. So we'll use these little baby lashes. There are, you know, natural strip lashes out there that you can use. I've got some. I need to do that lash video. Y'all remind me, okay? I'll do a video where I talk about the lashes that I like. I like where I get them and what I'm looking for when I see them. Because I'm a different kind of lash wearer than a lot of folks here on YouTube. Like, I'm older, that's one thing, but also I don't wear lashes every day. I wear them for specific looks. Like there are looks that I'm like, that needs a lash, and some looks I'm like, no, it doesn't. There are a lot of folks, specifically here on YouTube, that they wear a lash all the time, and that's because it looks so good, like on camera. Like, it looks so good. That's not the only reason why they wear it, but it doesn't hurt that, you know, it makes your lashes look amazing. And so why wouldn't you, if you're doing a beauty video, do anything you could to look amazing? I mean, right? Like, that makes sense. But it's not practical for me. I mean, I don't want to put on a lash every morning. For many years I didn't wear them. I was scared to death of them. So I don't know. These seem like a good kind of alternative compromise. Did y'all see my sleeves? Are you obsessed with sleeves like I'm obsessed? I will buy a top. It doesn't matter. This color does nothing for me. It makes me look sallow and crazy. But this, like this blush color, it's not my color. I'm like a jewel tone color kind of person. Like, that's what color I should be wearing. You know what I mean? Or black, which is amazing. Or leopard, which is also a neutral. But this, I couldn't with the sleeves. It's like Anne of Green Gables, puffy sleeve dream, which, by the way, I wish that we were back in puffy sleeve time, like for real, because I would have rocked the heck out of that puffy sleeve. Okay, I'm going to put this on the corner of the end of my lashes here, she says. Okay. Is that down? I don't even know. It's so little. Okay. That was easy. That was easy. Like, really easy. Again, these are the Carolines. I think the lashes at Shop Miss A are $1.55, maybe. I don't think that they're an actual dollar. If you haven't checked out Shop Miss A, I highly recommend them. I'm actually using their lash adhesive today, the Super Strip Lash Adhesive today, so that I'm trying it out. Like, this one is one that I got a while ago, but I hadn't actually tried it. I think this might be $1.88, the lash adhesive. Are you stuck? I think you are. Well, I don't know. What do we think? I don't know. I don't know. Wait a couple seconds for this one to get tacky. We'll pop her on and see how we feel about it. I mean, it's you can tell. There are some lashes that you put on, you're like, hello, are you there? Like, it's more like they're giving more volume. And I mean, like, I have lashes. Mine don't stay curled for very long, which is part of the problem. I did get a lash lift once. Would you like to hear that tale? Okay. Let me put this other lash on real quick because I don't think I can talk while I do it. Why do I get so nervous? Do you get nervous putting on lashes? Is it just me? Okay. This has an invisible band, so I didn't do any eyeliner, which is nice, you know, like if you don't feel like wearing eyeliner. What do we think? What do we think? I don't know what to think. I'm gonna leave it on. I mean, like, I feel like my lashes aren't very curled. So the lash lift, I wanted one for a long time. I still kind of do want another one, but I was not prepared for how long you have to have your eyes closed. I know that sounds crazy. Like, why wouldn't you know that? Because on every video for lash lifts, they cut out how long you have to sit there with the stuff on your lashes, right? So I knew what the process was. I mean, basically it's a perm for your lash hairs. So they glue your little shit down. Excuse me. They glue your stuff down. And you sit there and they put the solution on and then that cures or whatever. And then they neutralize it and that, does its thing. And then it's like a process. And each time you wait, 7, 8, 9 minutes, whatever long it is. So it's quite, I mean, it's not the quickest thing in the world to do, but where I chose to go was a place that I'd gone before for other things. Loved the folks who work there. There was a shop dog, the whole thing, like it was great. And Poppy was his name, like you cared, but I'm telling you anyway. And the problem is that it wasn't a salon that had individual like booths or places or rooms. It was one big room, and where you got your lash lift was on a table chair kind of lean back thing, and there were like 4 of them in a row for other folks getting like lash extensions and brow waxes, and so like it was a whole place. And there were people on the other wall getting pedicures and nails and stuff. So it was very busy, a lot of people coming and going, and I was laid on this table in a room full of a whole bunch of people and had to keep my eyes shut. Could hear all these people moving around me, like pretty close to me, but I couldn't see. And that was not good for my anxiety, let me tell you. Thankfully, Mr. Mugwump was there, and he held my hand and helped count down the amount of time. Because once you start, like, it's like a tattoo. You're in it. Like, you're doing this. So there wasn't a whole lot I could do. I changed my mind, but couldn't change my mind. You know how that goes. So it was an experience. I think I'd get it again, but I'd definitely do it in a different location. I mean, I don't live in that state anymore, but I would do it in a location where, like, I was in a room with just the person doing the lash lift and my husband, and not like in a busy place with people coming and walking like right by me and all that. Like I think that's what was hard, is I couldn't see anything around me. Like I gotta be able to see the stuff, or I have to feel really secure where I am. Okay. It's done. It is done. There it is. There's the fresh-faced Clara makeup look inspired by the Nutcracker. Let's use Catrice Dewy Setting Spray to prime and fine dewy one. Let's use that. Let's get more dewy. I use the ColourPop BFF Creme Gel Liner, the nude color, in my lower lash line to brighten up even further. What do you think? I think it looks pretty. I think it's simple. I think it's a good look. I think it's a classy look. I think that the lashes are okay. I think they're okay. I mean, they're not $30 lashes, but I'll take them. The little Carolines from Shop Missy. Okay. Do you like it? Did you like it? Did you love it? I love it so much. Okay, couple things. Housekeeping. Number one, I am super excited for the holiday season, and I'm a holiday card sender. If you would like a holiday card, couple of options for you. Send me a DM on Instagram. I'm Makeup Mugwump there. Send me a message on Facebook. I'm Makeup Mugwump there. Or send me a card. You can also send me an email. I'm makeupmugwump@gmail.com. It's all listed down in the description box below. So is my address. I would love to exchange cards with you this year if that is something that you do as one of your traditions. It is one of mine, and I'd love to include y'all in that tradition if you would like. So yeah, that's one. Two, please like this video. I've got 3 more videos coming from 3 other characters that have inspired makeup looks on my channel from the Nutcracker, and they will be coming up throughout the month of December. The last will be on Christmas Eve, and I'm not doing like special effects makeup, like trying to make myself, it's not that, but it is makeup that is inspired by the character. So I hope you're looking forward to those. I am. And yeah. Oh, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. I've had a lot of new subscribers lately. Welcome. I hope that you feel welcomed here and that you have a good time while you're here. If you haven't subscribed, if you would press that subscribe button, then all of my videos show up in your YouTube subscription feed. It's for free, and that way you don't miss any of my future videos. I hope you all have a fantastic day this week, and have a good weekend. Have some rest. It's been a long year, but let's have a great holiday season. Thank y'all so much. Bye.